Welcome. Hello, everybody. And I hope today finds everybody just topper. Well, as us real men know, the world is in a mess. Well, most of it's in a complete mess. And the reason is because the patients have taken over the asylum. I just looked at 3 different news sites and that's full of all women. There may be a man in there once, only because he's done some bad thing, but the rest of it's all women in the news, and it's really getting irritating. It's almost as if men don't exist in the world anymore, and I think in a lot of places they don't. The problem is things aren't going to get better when the crazies and these weird people are in positions of power, and you have to ask yourself how the hell they got there and what are they still doing there. You see, I'm not too sure that men will recover, and the reason is because men aren't really men anymore. They've been trained from the very young age that masculinity is bad and any rage or whatever is bad. They're neutering men at a younger age. Not physically neutering them, but mentally neutering them. And that's because when they grow up, there won't be any resistance for these female feminists. And I think the powers that be at the moment will be very happy when people like me and the older men are dead and gone, because then there's no real reference to the way it should be. Of course, they silence us any way they can, until we're dead, I guess. And then the young men won't know what it really should be like. They'll just accept the way it is, as normal. Something happened to me on the bus the other day. I'm sitting on the bus and I've got a hard hat because I work on a construction site, and it's sitting on a seat next to me. A so-called man got on the bus, but this did not look like a man to me. This looked like the new breed of man, you know, the one that is, I don't know, not a real man. And he moved my hard hat to another seat and sat down, and I almost had a go at him. Actually, in my mind, he was in bad shape. The fact is, you don't move somebody's stuff to sit down without just saying, can I move that or whatever. But this is the new man, you know, and I could tell that if I yelled at him and told him something, he would probably break down. But the trouble is, I see more and more men like this, which is a shame. Men are losing their masculinity, and they're doing it to themselves, because I guess they have no reference point of how to be a man, a real man. All these times, oh yes, women say, oh, don't treat me like a sex object and everything. But now all the headlines are coming around saying, oh, she sizzles in a bikini. Oh, you know, and I'm sick of women in bikinis. The headings just are boring the hell out of me. I saw another heading the other day. This woman was sitting on the beach in a bikini. She looked disgusting. And it was a lady of about 50 years old. And she said, I'm going to wear a bikini even though I am 50, and I don't care. Well, maybe you don't care, dear, but other people looking at that body you have do. You see, whether women like it or not, they don't last very well. Their body doesn't last very well. They're great when they're young, but as they get older, gravity takes over, or childbearing is very hard on a female body. It's stretch marks and things like that, and people just don't really want to see it. It's one thing having them, but flaunting them is another. So to all those women out there that are flaunting it everywhere and haven't got it anymore, please put it away. Show some goddamn dignity. Or haven't you got any of that either? And headline people, please stop saying stuns in this bikini or sizzles, because you're only fooling yourselves. You're not fooling the men, the real men. As you may notice, I've been putting some different videos on this site because it doesn't always have to be about MGTOW. It's about everything, but mainly MGTOW. I hope you get a kick out of some of them. A lot of them I did a long time ago. But anyway, you take it easy now.